In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Imam Ridha, peace be upon him, is the 8th Imam of the Ahlulbayt, peace be upon them, from whom Allah removed impurity and purified them in the verse of purification. He is the source of abundance and giving, and the source of goodness and mercy to people. He is one of the successors of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and a shining branch of his branches. Imam Ridha, peace be upon him, was born in Medina on the 11th of Dhul Qa'dah in the year 148 Hijri, and he filled the world with his merits and knowledge. He was the reference for scholars and a refuge for thinkers and the knowledgeable. He debated with tafsir scholars and philosophers and established the principles of Tawheed and Shariah with proofs. The most prominent thing that stands out in his character was his all-encompassing knowledge on all subjects. He was the most knowledgeable personality of his time. He was the most knowledgeable on Islamic verdicts, most knowledgeable in philosophy, medicine, and other topics. Imam Ridha, peace be upon him, was an extension of the Ahlulbayt's school of thought and discipline, a school that was self-independent, special in its ways, deep in its essence, and divine in its origin. Raising the level of knowledge and education naturally formed the main pillar for the rectification process and an important method to achieve social goals. According to its adopted philosophy, indeed, the Quran is the main base for these goals. It is known that faith is firmly built and established in the human soul, unlike the outward aspects of Islam, which a person may imitate in its outward appearance without inner certainty. This is what Imam Ridha, peace be upon him, confirms in his educational thoughts. We can sense this in his words. Islam is something different from faith. Every faithful believer is a Muslim. However, every Muslim is not a faithful believer. Yes, displaying the two testimonies and all other apparent deeds makes a person belong to the general meaning of Islam, and thus it is fulfilled for him and for all others. The legal rulings include immunity for his blood and soul. Therefore, it is necessary to combine the external, Islam, with the internal, faith, and with this conjunction, the desired educational effects are achieved. Here, Imam Ridha, peace be upon him, refers to this meaning by explaining the pillars of faith. He, peace be upon him, says, faith has 4 pillars: trust in Allah, satisfaction with His decree, submission to Allah's command, and delegation to Allah. Satisfaction with the decree of Allah Almighty is one of the important factors that illuminates the path of man and directs him to his great Creator. And there is nothing except in His hand. Glory be to Him and the Most High. This is because the decree is the precise system that Allah Almighty has established for this existence, and the general laws and norms by which He links causes to bigger causes. Hence, the believing person knows that it is not Allah Almighty's intention to be satisfied with His decree, as the researcher sees, as a reason for submission and regress. Rather, it is an education for diligence and perseverance. And from that is what we understand from the saying of Imam al-Sadiq, peace be upon him. Allah refused to cause things to happen except by means of reasons. So He gave everything a reason and made for every reason an explanation, and He made every explanation knowledge. Finally, Imam Ridha, peace be upon him, emphasized the aspect of faith in a person's upbringing because of its effects that enhance the importance of the unseen realm in his behavior. This is evident in the belief in a great power whose hands control the affairs, with faith in Allah Almighty being the origin and focus of this belief, serving as the basis for other matters. Religious beliefs such as belief in the last day, the divine books, prophecy, and others form the foundation for adherence to the teachings of the religion concerning worship, morals, and rulings. Such beliefs strengthen the inner monitor as they stem from the understanding that the Creator, Glory be to him, is aware of all actions. The fear of Allah's just penalty by the believer forms the cornerstone of Islamic education,